Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. It is always fun to play with new toys. This will be our first time grilling on our Soapstone in our Kamado Joe Series 3, Big Joe. So once I have the fire going, the grilling's not going to take all that long. At least that's what I think. So we'll get the coconut lime sauce going first. So in a bowl, we will mix some Kewpie mayo, some of Trader Joe's coconut cream. Very good stuff. Coconut cream and the juice of one lime. We shall whisk all that together. Oh, very good. Before I chuck this in the refrigerator to let it set up, as we're doing our cook, I'm going to throw in a pinch of salt and pepper. Now you'll notice, dear friends, I haven't said any amounts yet. That's okay. Down in the description, there is a link. That link takes you to galleyofthesun.com, where you will find the full recipe. Let me get reset here and we'll get the grill fired up. See you then. So got the sauce chilling inside in the refrigerator. Let's get the Kamado Joe BigJoe ready to go. You can say I have a little bit of coals left over from my last cook. We're going to add just a few more. We're going to make sure that our bottom vent is full open, and then we're going to fire it up. So we'll be back once that fire is good and going. Now that our coals are going well, I'm going to install the divide and conquer system and set our soapstone in there. That's freaking hot.
Obviously.
Now we're going to shut the lid and set our selector all the way open on the top. I want to get that soapstone to about 400 to 500 degrees. And once it reaches that, we'll be ready to get our fish on. So in the meantime, let's get them prepared. So the soapstone is almost at temp. Let's get our fish ready. So whenever you're cooking on a soapstone, you want to oil your fish, not the soapstone. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Got some avocado oil here. That'll do two things for us. It'll keep the fish from sticking, and it'll act as a binder with our rub. And today we're using John Henry's Aloha Chicken and Fish Rub. We'll get that patted down and do the other side. Now, based on my other fish grilling experiences, I don't expect this to take more than 3 to 5 minutes. We'll check the temperature. As soon as they hit an internal temperature of 145, it'll be time to pull them off. So make sure you have an instant read thermometer ready to go. It is the pitmaster's friend. All right, we're at 400. The dome is good and hot. I'm going to take this down to about the middle setting, and let's get the fish on. All right, close the lid. We'll give it 5 minutes and see where we are. You know what? I lied. I'm going to give them 3 minutes, and I'm going to give them a flip, and then we'll give them 2 minutes and check the temperature. The advantages of using a soapstone is that you get a good crispy surface. So why not get that on both sides? And I have my answer, because it's hard as hell to flip those, and I'm just going to mess them up and make them not pretty. 5 minutes in, I can tell by the look of them, they're not done yet. I'm going to give them 3 more minutes. It has been 10 minutes. They're looking glorious. Let's get these pulled off, plated up, and find out how they taste. All right, it's all plated up. I'm home alone, so I'll be the judge. All right. Oh, super juicy. The fish by itself is great. You add that coconut lime taste to it, and it pushes it over the top. This is definitely something you'll want to try. Hey, I hope you enjoyed what you saw today. I certainly enjoyed cooking it. Until we see you next time, fair winds and following seas.